Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine. I've come on with something a little bit different today. I thought as it's the 2nd of August, I'd look back on July and share with you some of my favourite things. So I've broken it down into different categories and yeah, thought I'd just share with you. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is my books. I read this one, The House by the Sea. This was gifted to me by a friend last year. It's not normally what I would choose to read all by myself. By Santa Montefiore. I don't think I've ever read any of hers before, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. A really, really nice holiday read. Set a lot in Italy, but also in Devon. And yeah, really, really lovely. Lots of time lapses, if that makes sense. It goes back in time and forward in time. And I did kind of work out one of the plot twists, but just a really nice book. I'll be donating that to the charity shop. And then this one I did buy from a charity shop for £1. You can see actually it was for sale for £1 in the works. But I got it from a little charity shop called Paw Prints, and this was £1. The Perfect Neighbours, and it's set in Germany, and it's about a group of people who work at an international school. Very good thriller. Yeah, again, I've never read anything by this particular author, Rachel Sargent. Yeah, so that was really good. I've just recently started a book, one of the ones I bought from Aldi, and I'm about 2/3 the way through that. Sweet Revenge, I think it's called. But I'll talk about that when I finish it. So those are the books that I've enjoyed in July. Now, beauty products in July. I'm not a huge one for pampering and preening, really. I wear a little bit of makeup every now and then, but my makeup bag is really, you know, hasn't got much in it. But I am loving, from Sainsbury's, this Glam Crystals. I bought a bottle a while ago and it was £6, I think it was £6, and I've used nearly all of it, and there's literally a tiny bit left in the bottle, and I thought when it's finished I might actually use it as a little spritz for crafting with some mica powder in. We'll see. But I bought this one on sale in Sainsbury's, and I'm glad I did, because I really like it. It just adds a little bit of a healthy glow from a distance, but I haven't seen it in store again, so I don't know whether they've discontinued it. But you can put it on your hair, your face, your body. I just kind of go like that, and it gets all over my clothes, but yeah, so that's that. Then when it was really, really hot, when we had that hot spell, I'd got this that a friend gave me last year, mint mattifying face mist, and it smells so refreshing, and you just spray it on your face. I think it's supposed to maybe fix makeup, I don't know, but I just put it on my face when I was feeling really hot and bothered. And yeah, it says hydrates, mattifies, makeup friendly, and I really liked that. Yeah, so I can recommend that, but as I say, I'm not a huge one for beauty products, so that was that. Now, screen, my favourite things that I've seen on the screen. So TV, first of all. On Netflix, I really enjoyed Behind Her Eyes. It's kind of like a psychological drama, and I won't give anything away about it in case anybody wants to see it, but the acting I thought was really good in it. It really appealed to my sense of mystery and the inner workings of people's minds, you know, why they do things that they do. And there was a plot twist at the end in the final episode. There were 6 episodes that I didn't see coming, and has left it open for another series. And I thought, wow, really exciting. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. And then also on Netflix, I've been watching Superstore, which is a little 20-minute comedy. It's got the actress in that played Betty in Ugly Betty, if you remember that back in the day. It's quite a nice comedy, all about these people that work in a store called Cloud9 that seems to sell everything. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. And then on the BBC, I do like my little quirky comedies. So I've loved Motherland, series 3, I think it is, just been on. But there are only 5 episodes. I was a bit disappointed there wasn't a 6th, unless I've missed it. But it's about a group of parents who meet at the school gate, dropping their kids off at the top end of junior school. And it's mostly women, but there is a man, a dad, and they're a real motley crew of characters, and you just see all the pecking order and the hierarchy of you know, who's important in this group of parents. So I really, really like that. The other thing I really liked in July was what was it called? Alan Partridge. Steve Coogan plays his character Alan Partridge, and I forget the name of the show, but he kind of does this mock TV program. It's a bit like the One Show, I suppose. It's like a magazine type program, and they have different guests on, and there's like all the tension between him and his co-presenter, and I just love the moments of awkwardness. Makes you feel very uncomfortable. It's very, very clever. I don't know whether that's still on iPlayer, but I did really, really like that. And then the other thing that I'm really enjoying on the BBC again is Inside Number 9. I've always been a fan of Steve Pemberton and the other guy. They did The League of Gentlemen back in the day. I love both of them. I think they're very, very clever, very talented. And I think this is the 5th series of Inside Number 9, and everything is to do with a premises that is number 9, an address that is number 9, and all different things that happen. And yeah, I'm really, really enjoying that. And then I've seen a couple of films that I really enjoyed. As a family, well, Mr. Paper&Twine, me and Ella, we watched Luca, the latest Disney Pixar movie, which again was set in Italy. Beautiful, beautiful animation and artwork, and a lovely, heartwarming story, as all Pixar movies are. Again, I won't say anything about it in case you want to watch it. I think it's on Amazon Prime, or was it on the Disney Channel? We get the Disney Channel. We've got a 6-month trial of the Disney Channel with our Amazon Prime membership, I think. But yeah, that was really good. And then another kind of theme going on, I seem to be obsessed with Italy. We watched a film called Made in Italy with Liam Neeson, and very different for Liam Neeson. It's not kind of like an action movie, you know, he does a lot of action thrillery type films, doesn't he? This was mostly set in Italy, about a father and son. And the son is going through a divorce, and he wants to buy an art gallery that his ex-wife kind of co-owned, and he wants to buy her out, so he needs some money, and he tries to persuade his father to sell a property that they've got in Tuscany, and it's really, really ramshackle and almost derelict, and it's the story of them doing up this house, and of course they fall in love with it. And again, it won't say anything else, but it was a really lovely film. It made me want to go back to Italy. Yeah, really, really love that. Moving on to a bit of crafting. My favourite technique has been, I think it's called grouting. So you take scraps and you lay them on double-sided paper at an angle, and then you fill with glitter or gilding flakes. Should we have a little play? Let's do one together. So before I show you how I do the grouting technique, I have got this parcel that has come, I believe, from Dee, who is the lovely BettsyDoodle. I wasn't expecting anything, so this is a really nice surprise. Let's just get everything out. Make sure I'm not showing any addresses because both of our addresses are on there. It's a nice sturdy bag I can use again. And look, there's 2 parcels. These are her famous painted papers, I think. And this looks like it is a card and it's got my name on it, so it must be for me. How exciting. Oh, and some washi tape that won't go to waste. And craft card. I'm getting into using my craft card. Created by BettsyDoodle. And what a gorgeous stamp that is. Really like it. Let's turn over and see what is on the front. Oh my goodness. Shine your light. And I think this is spirograph. Unless it's spirograph type stamps. Love it. And look at this background. It's very faintly shimmery and we've got gorgeous little drops inside the centre of these images. This one's nice, this little faceted turquoise one. And it says shine your light. And it says, oh, dear Ashley, I'm so sorry I didn't get these sent to you for your challenge, but I hope you like them anyway. You did so well with your challenge and the winners will be delighted with their prizes. Thank you for your support on my channel. Love and big hugs, Dee. Well, Dee, you're such an inspiration to a lot of us, just like Woolly Steph. You know, I hold you in very high regard in terms of your creativity and your generosity to others. You know, you're a lovely, lovely lady. And I'm so pleased to have some of your artwork. And here is an ATC that says make art. Now I am lucky enough to have a piece of BettsyDoodle's artwork. The round robin spot that Teresa the car boot crafter did, I got one of BettsyDoodle's ATCs then, but lovely to get another one. And this one is 2 of 9, make art, and it says likes all colours except white, all styles, anything weird, wacky, fun, cats, fairies, mixed media, getting messy, oh, and Johnny Depp, lol. Dislikes white in my own work, BettsyDoodle. That's lovely. There's nothing confidential on there, so I can show you that. Fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see what we've got in here. Which one shall we open first? I think we'll go for this. This is so lovely. And yes, I was very lucky with the number of people that entered my challenge. For, you know, for a newbie, as it were. Very lucky indeed. And I am making progress with the winners' prizes. They just need to continue to be patient with me. Oh my word, what is in here? Look at this. This is nice on this side as well. I don't know which side I like best, whether I like that side or that side. It's nice that it is double-sided, so you can choose. Fabulous. That could be going in my collection of paper. And look, I've got lots of little bits of, looks like trims. So these would be good for pocket letters maybe. Oh no, it's a tassel. She's made me a tassel. That is lovely. Oh, I've just seen a bit of bling. Love that. I am a real magpie. You know, I like subtle sparkle. I'm not like an in-your-face sparkly person, but I like that very much. And we've got all kinds of different bits of yarn, excuse me, yarn and seam binding and ribbon and beaded trim. That's fabulous. I shall put something through that and hang it from my daylight lamp, I think. That is lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, I do feel spoiled. Let's pop you down there. And I have taken the majority of my cards down from my challenge now. So any new cards I get have got space on the shelves behind me. This looks interesting. And again, fabulous painted paper. Oh my word! Look at this. All those gorgeous colours in there. They'll make nice backgrounds for things. Those are lovely. So are these your sprays? Do you spray? I'd like to know, Dee. I'd like to know how you do those. I need to go back and watch some of your earlier videos where you do all the process things. And look, we've got a little folio type thing that's all stenciled, and I love this. And we've got flowers here. Absolutely beautiful. And there's a very faint shimmer, like a green and silvery shimmer. That looks like twisted citron to me. Now, what's the best way of doing this? Does that just do like that? Oh, it's a little journal. Oh, this is lovely with all these painty papers. Aren't they adorable? And the work. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really fantastic. I love it. Look at this bright, vibrant colour. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. It's brought such a smile to my face, I can't tell you. That's nice. I think that's the shaving foam technique. It's got that kind of softness. Such a variety of colours. Beautiful. And that's the middle. I'm going to have to get some ribbon like this and learn how to do these little signatures. That's nice. See the beauty. These are just adorable. Thank you so much, Dee. Really, really love it. And I will leave a link to Dee's channel down below, BettsyDoodle, although I'm sure the majority of you will know her because she is an arty goddess, is she not, in the crafting community? Look at that green. I love it. So we'll crack on now with me showing you what I'm calling the grouting technique. I don't know whether it is, but I'm just going to shut the blind a bit because we're a bit bright. So I'm going to show you my favourite technique, which I'm calling grouting. There's probably another word for it, but I've made several ATC backgrounds, and all these need is a focal point. You can see I've tried to keep similar colours together, and I've made a card background. I've put these just on white card, but you could use packaging, I guess, really. Yeah, if you're really into using up all your scraps. So they just all need a focal point. And just to give you an idea, here's an ATC that I'll be sending to somebody. And I've ripped this envelope. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, so you can see it just makes quite a nice background for a simple ATC. So I'll show you how I go about making this or using this technique. I've got just a scrap of double-sided adhesive paper. This is from Sticks 2. I've got this A4 bundle here that was a prize bundle from Sticks 2. I had lots and lots of sticky things, and this is about 3 by 4.5 roughly. Yeah, and I've got some scrap heavy white card, and I'm just going to adhere this to this carefully. It's roughly the same size. I might need to trim it down because I've like bodged it a little bit. Yeah, so we will just trim it down a little bit so we haven't got sticky bits sticking out. So we don't want lots of sticky. So And then just trim that there. And there. So I've got sticky on everything now. If you're better at sticking than me, then you won't need to do this trimming bit. But there, I've got a panel and it's got sticky stuff all the way around. Now, I need to carefully peel off this sticky. It is very, very sticky, I have to say. And it's a bit difficult because I haven't got fingernails. Oh, but there we go. No, actually, it's come off very easily. And I'm going to orientate it this way because I think it's going to go on a 5x7 card blank as a little image, or, you know, as a panel rather. And what I've got here is my toilet roll holder that I decorated, full of strips. And I'm just going to lay my strips out. You won't be able to see them all, they're off shot because I want to try and get this bit in shot for you. That's the important bit. And ideally I want to keep to kind of same kinds of colours, differences in thickness, and I don't know, different directions. But look, I'm even saving little tiny scraps like this, and that's going to go in my top corner like that. And you can see there's some excess hanging off the back. We will trim all these bits down. Oh, then I've got a scrap here that I quite like. This looks like graphic 45 paper, and I'm going to put it this way, I think, so that we've got that black strip. And you don't have to worry about being too straight, but I'm just making sure that I'm covering all of the card, burnishing that down with my finger, but leaving a gap in between. And I'm just going to put my strips on, and I shall change direction like I have on this one, just to add a bit of interest. So I'll pop you on fast. I don't appear to have made any headway in using up my scraps at all. I am going to be good and just put these little bits in the bin. Although you see, some of these bits would be good for corners. Oh, but no, you can't hold on to everything, can you? And I have to say, it's very therapeutic laying out all those little bits. Now we come to the messy bit. And I've got a piece of paper that I've creased in half. And I'm going to put my element on here. And this is where you need to be careful not to breathe heavily or blow hard. I'm using gilding flakes. You could use glitter, just anything that is going to stick in the sticky gaps that we've got on here. And you'll see that the papers I've used kind of do blend together. I'm using Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Flakes. I've had this pot a long time. And yeah, it's gradually going down. This colour is Aurora Lights, which I really like. It's mostly silver, but has got other colours in there, like bits of copper and bronze and little Aurora Borealis bits. So I think this is my favourite colour at the moment. And I'm going to just sprinkle some all over. And then just use my finger to kind of massage it into the sticky bits. And then, as I showed you with the ATC, I shall again use some scraps to maybe just stamp something simple on a little bit of one of my splodgy backgrounds as a little element. And I've put a little bit of black on this to kind of just tie everything together. And you know, I like to use black as a border on my cards and things, so it'll tie in with whatever I decide to put on the front. And you can see that as I'm breathing, it's all moving around. It does kind of get everywhere. I shall have to get the hoover out in a minute, which is disappointing because you know I don't like housework. I'll just put a bit more there. And then I'm just going to tap the excess off on my paper as best I can. And then we're going to do just one more little thing to finish this off. Oh, look, I nearly knocked that over then. That would have been disappointing. Because these are so light, they just go everywhere. Popping the excess in my tub. Now you can get little scrubby tools to do this next bit, but I'm using just the back of a bit of cut and dry foam, and I'm just very gently using a light circular motion just to get the gilding flakes in all of those little cracks and crevices where we've got the sticky. And the excess bits should come off. And there you can see our finished panel, and that's ready for me to use on a card with another little focal element on top. If I had lots of die cuts, you could sort of just have die cut word hello or something, couldn't you? But we'll have it that way up because then the text is the right way. Yeah, just be aware if you're having something that's got text on it or is directional, that it's the right way. But really, it doesn't matter. And if you want to, you can go in with a soft cloth and polish this even more. So that is my favourite technique. I'll take you back now to the rest of my favourites. So I hope you enjoyed that little technique. Yeah, so I've made ATC backgrounds with these ones, but I mean, they could be anything. And yeah, I do like it. I spent a very happy couple of hours yesterday making these, and you know, I've got a stack of ATC blanks ready to go. I shall put a little focal image on these. And thanks to BettsyDoodle for the lovely happy mail. I wasn't expecting that at all, so that's lovely. Back to the rest of the favourites. So sticking with the crafty thing, my favourite crafting products in July, I've talked about this a lot, from Pretty Gets Gritty, Pretty Powder in white silver. I've got white gold as well, but I'm particularly liking the white silver, and I've used it as a watercolour paint, and it is really, really rich, and I've used it to add splatters to things, and yeah, I love that. It was £2, and it's one of the best £2 that I've ever spent, and if they do more colours, I shall look out for them. I need to have a little browse. Yeah, so I'm here on Monday and I still haven't got my iPad back. I'm hoping tomorrow. So again, I'm sorry, I'm way behind with comments, and Harry's back home now, so I don't like to keep going in his bedroom where the PC is, because you know, he's chilling now. He's come home for the month of August till he moves into his new student digs. Yeah, so that's the Pretty Gets Gritty Pretty Powder. And then I've been loving what I won from Funky Fossil Designs, and there were two stamp sets that I really liked. Well, obviously I chose them. I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't like them. So there was this one that I made a birthday card for Bad Biscuit. What's it called? Chilled Chicas. And I just love the flexibility of mixing and matching the heads with the body. Really like that. And they stamp like a dream, these stamps. They really do. And then the engine room. If you saw my page for Woolly Steph's Art Club, which was steampunk, I used that one there, I think, that way up. Yeah, and I've used it to decorate the boxes that will be going to Tina and Artsy Grandma, who won my giveaway. So just to show you that that's stamped, and I stamped on a scrap of paper from a paper pad that was quite grungy. Tina said she wanted something grungy, so I hope that's grungy for her, and it's filled with paper. So that is another favourite crafting product. And I'm just really loving my distress inks as well. And my new kind of favourite colour combination, this is for Tina's Alice album, is a mixture of speckled egg, tumbled glass and pumice stone. So these will be the backs of the pages in the Cascading mini album. I'm really loving that. So that is my crafting products. So I'm loving my distress ink. What else can I tell you? Oh yes, Saturday before last, Mr. Paper&Twine and I went to a place called Heart of the Shires, which is on the A5 near a place called Weedon, going towards Northampton. And it's kind of like an outlet place, but it's a nice one. It's old farm buildings that have been converted, and there's all kinds of things there. And we went there because there's a huge kitchen shop, and we're in the market for a stainless steel frying pan with a handle that can go in the oven, but with straight, kind of quite deep sides. We didn't get one, but we had a wander around, and there was a really nice clothes shop, and I said, can I have a look? And I bought, this is my favourite outfit, I bought a skirt from Mistral, and I don't know whether you can see, but it's got like these cheetahs and monkeys on it, and I think it is adorable, and it's really soft cotton. And I like Mistral. I've got one piece from them that I bought from their shop in Bath about 3 years ago, and it's, you might have seen me wear it occasionally. It's like a tunic top, linen, and it's got teacups in different colours printed on it. I love it. It's really quirky. This should have been £43, but it was 25% off, so it made it £32.25, which I didn't think was too bad. And when we went to pay for it, the lady said, oh, it's reversible, you know. So we've got that on the inside. So I've got 2 skirts for the price of one. Loving that. And it's really comfortable, really, really comfortable. And then I think the last thing I'm going to talk about is my favourite food. So I've cooked a couple of things from this Sainsbury's magazine, which I really have enjoyed. We had one of my friends come for dinner and stay over on Friday night, and I cooked, if I can find it, meatballs. And the meatballs with a difference. They're made out of pork rather than beef. And here we go. Yeah. So it's pork, chilli and marjoram polpette. And that's what it looks like. I couldn't get marjoram, so it said to use oregano, but it's got lots of fresh herbs in it, lots of lemon, lots of parmesan, and and a bit of fresh chilli. And you make up your meatball mixture. It's got breadcrumbs in it as well. I don't think it's got egg. Has it got an egg? Can't remember. So you make your meatball mixture up and you put it in the fridge to firm, and then you brown them in a frying pan, and then you cook them in the oven in wine and chicken stock. And I've got some homemade chicken stock in the fridge, and you serve it with pasta. Oh, they were amazing. It's definitely one I'll be making again. I made 12 meatballs, and I only had 2 because I wasn't very hungry, but I think Katie and Pete had 3, so there's some left. I'm going to have some for my dinner tonight. And I just cooked a fancy pasta shape. Oh, and it was lovely. And then I served it with my new favourite salad, which is panzanella. See if I can show you here. So panzanella, I toasted chunks of chia batter in the oven. I'd tossed them in a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper and toasted them in the oven. So you make big chunky crispy croutons. And then you've got jarred roast peppers, tomatoes, rocket and basil. And it's just, the combination of flavours is really, really gorgeous. So that is my favourite food, and I think that is my favourite things of the month. So I'm doing a little hidden giveaway. If you'd like me to send you this book, and I will send it international, you need to be a visible subscriber, please, and you need to comment down below what your favourite thing in July was, and please also give this video a thumbs up. I'll be back soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.